Alright, we're back in production again. Had to make another coal generator here, and yes, I do play offline. It seems like a good portion of my current viewers don't enjoy this game, which is just fine. Don't have to. So I play a good portion of it offline. So, you know, people don't feel obligated if they did, or, you know, anything that they have to watch. So we're just moving along. I've got a real bottleneck here on reinforced steel plates that I've got to figure out what to do. It's pretty much that I need a second assembler just to make reinforced steel plates, because this entire forage and everything can basically go away now, because this is all being taking place up there on the second floor of that building. And I did watch a video from another guy playing Satisfactory that was interesting. I mean, you know, what he did and the way that he laid out his factory is pretty much, well, dang it, you know, I'm not even anywhere close to that, so I would need to restart. Yeah. You know, but the way that he somewhat explained it made a lot of sense. The problem is that I couldn't follow, or wasn't able to follow it very well. You know, what he said made sense. That basically each one of these miners, and I think it looked like that he was in the exact same spot I am. There is 3 maps on this game, but anyway, that each one of these 3 miners can handle or feed up to 2 smelters apiece. So, and that's pretty much what I've done here to a degree. Let me see if I can jump up there. There we go. You know, this one's feeding iron into there, into there. This one over here. This one over here is being underutilized. So this one right here is where I would need to add things. Because yeah, all these iron ingots that are just sitting, yep, they need to be moving. Let's see, and that smelter is being fed from over here. Almost redo the power lines, move those 2 closer. So, you know, those 2 are feeding 2 smelters, which is great. You can see that, I mean, these iron ingots aren't sticking around. These ones are, so, you know, this entire construction process is not being very beneficial. How you doing, Zach? They're making 15 per minute. And the screws is technically waiting on them just a smidge. So what I can do is I can overclock him. Just even 10% may help. Go from 15 to, you know, even 16, 17. Yeah, 16 and a half. There we go. Let's see. The other thing I can do is look at upgrading belts, except I don't have any reinforced steel plate. See? That's why that is one reason why my reinforced steel plate is diminishing, is because I keep using it. I just grabbed 67 there, but you know, I want to start upgrading some of my belts so that things move a little faster. There we go. Let me see, I think I just picked up a rod. Yeah, well, here, I can give him an infuse of 100 rods, possibly. Or not.
Hi, Sunset. Get up from bed? Did you?
Okay. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Hey, Pat. Cool, man. I was actually trying to play FS earlier today. What I mean by trying is the fact that the server won't load. So, yeah, that stinks. Alright, is this guy... Yeah, see? Yeah, he's still technically waiting us a little bit. We're going to... Up. We'll overclock him to 120, 18 per minute there. And hopefully we'll start having a backlog here of iron rods so that this guy's not waiting for him. But you can see I've overclocked him, you know, almost max. Now, by turning up their overclocking, they are pulling more amperage and voltage. Technically amperage, but this game doesn't. It just, you know, power. No, I'm not asking you to help me. It's okay. I was just telling you guys that I was going to be playing some FS, but, you know. Server wouldn't load, so I couldn't even play FS. Since I know you guys want me to play FS. Last night, needed to spend some time with the wife. You know, try to get myself back out of a small doghouse, I guess. So that's why I wasn't around last night, and I apologize for that. Alright, I can drop off some of my inventory here. Alright. Got a few more modular frames. But see, I mean, that's why I've got to ramp up my reinforced steel plate, is because of those modular frames. It takes reinforced steel plate and rods to make. But I've only got one assembler making it. And it's got enough of everything, you know, for the most part. But it can only do 7.5 a minute. My problem is I do not have the capacity in the back end at this point to be able to feed another one. Hey, Edward. How you doing, man? So, let me see. He should be making screws as well. Yeah. See, I mean, it's almost to the point that I should be merging both of those lines, you know, going through a merger, and running a third screw set. I mean, you guys can just see the buckets of screws that are flowing through here. And one takes 24 per plate. Yeah, and this assembler needs 3 reinforced plates per frame, which is just stupid. Oh, we're doing alright, man. Doing alright. Trying to, okay, now, what do I need to put here? Because I can't make a jelly platform like I wanted. Just don't seem to have the space or something for it. I don't really want to put a ramp. It goes up there. I did see a new way of doing this. You know, where I've got these conveyors and stuff going up. I saw a new way that can take up a lot less room and stuff right next to the building. So, at some point, I may change that. Ah, cool, man. Yeah, I need to, now that I finally got my shop mostly clear, well, not mostly, but, you know, at least partially clear, I need to, probably take the carb out of my bike and get it cleaned, because it had, with the way my projects and stuff have been going, I haven't been able to run it, at all. See, so here is where I want to start putting some assemblers and stuff as well. You know, I'd really probably like to move this assembler in there. So yeah, I'm just sitting here looking at... That would work pretty well, sneaking that over there. Could pump this up even sooner. You can see the difference. Neither do these. I mean, because this thing's sitting here waiting. I do have a bike. I do. Yeah, which two mods did you end up picking up there, Zach? Or Pat? Zach, how you feeling today? Any better? Going the wrong way, man. Wrong way. Don't know where I was headed. I got a Honda. No, that's good, man. You gonna be able to go out to the field and stuff tomorrow then, or? And the reason I've got to do these modular frames is I can't, although I need to go look at that research, I can't progress any further in this game until I send that shipment through the space elevator. Tired? Yeah, I get you. I get you, man. P9 in the K-Stro? Okay. Alright, what's it take for quick wire? Oof. We need to go find some of that Carterium? I guess? I don't remember where that was at. Alright, is there any other research that we can actually do? I don't have quick wire to research. Okay, so I've got to go find the Carterium, which... wait a second. Before I go out there... I think it's fun to shoot to a degree. Not as fun as in real life and what I would have been doing today, but that's alright. So, yeah, guys, probably no streaming tonight with the in-laws and stuff here because my office also doubles as the spare bedroom. And they're here tomorrow night as well, so just FYI on that. No, right, I was running this direction looking for that titanium. There it is. Oh wow, that one's way over there. 1800? Yeah, that's on the other side of the map. I haven't been back over here in a while. With the coal and stuff, this place just keeps running smooth. Oh man, I don't know. Up there. Okay. Go around the other side. I hit the wrong button again. Sorry, guys. 1 to 2 inches of snow? Better you than me, man. Whoops, wrong button. Sorry. Excuse me. I usually try to turn off the microphone for that, but didn't get there in time. But I figured it was up there. Ew, right there. Okay, so wrong button. I'm sorry. I'm not hitting that button. What's up, bud? You watching me mine? Yeah? Are you a good boy? Okay, so it's still saying that I'm 6 meters away. But yeah, see, there's these rocks on top of it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is equip a beacon, put a beacon, edit the beacon, and we don't know what we call this. I don't know how to spell it. Cateriu. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh, beacon. Edit. Thank you. There. And then I can label my beacon, and there it labels it as a point on my map. See, like I did with the sulfur there the other day. We will pump you out. Well, but Edward, do you guys think that's gonna probably be close to your last snow then? There we go. 150. And let me change back to my good old trusty rebar gun as soon as I find it here in my inventory. There it is. Not that I really need it, because I've kind of cleared out this area. Hey, sorry, Mike. How you doing today, man? kind of wondering if there's another area that actually has Cartanium that isn't covered up by giant rocks. That's gonna hurt. Good enough. How's it going, Mike? But, you know, the one thing, guys, that I do try to remember about me playing this is peanut farms. They're somewhat. They're more south of me, usually. That I've got to remember about playing this is that this is my first game through. So, you know, I don't understand what's coming up next yet, or, you know, a lot of things like that. And I haven't really watched many videos on it so that, you know, to learn what's coming up next, so. Slept in, got a late start in chores. Understand. Oh, what kind of pickup do you have, Mike? And I suppose I need to stop playing this and actually go empty out the closet and get ready to fix shelving and do some painting and 100? Oh, come on. Luckily, I've got 148. Oof. Sipping on some coffee. Yeah, I like it. I don't like the coffee, but I like that you're sitting here watching. Whee! Alright, so we'll let that do some research. Go see how our modular frames and stuff are coming yet. 2006, 3500, okay. Alright. We only got 10 more. Jeez. So slow. At this rate, we're gonna be here a while. Cool, dude. Haven't kept up in a while. So, there should be a command for that, Edward, too. Just FYI. Alright. I need to think about how to start getting some more reinforced plate, which means I need to get some more screws going. Well, I figured, Mike. Diesel. Yep. I figured. That'd be the only way to go. Alright. Where to put these power poles? See, that was just flowing. I mean, you know. But it's also, yeah, it only takes 2 It's making 18.75 rods. Yeah, see, this makes 22 plates. Also clocked over a little bit more. There we go. Let's start trying to push some plates through here. Or some rods, I mean. Okay, yeah, see, and this guy is just feeding iron ore. So that's why I'm half tempted. Move the hub in the tower and stuff and set up another line. I just hate doing that. I'm trying to figure out how to keep my factory somewhat organized here. This is why I really want to do it right here, but I don't think I've got the line or the room for it. I'd end up moving kind of everything to a degree. I don't know. No? There, I've got room there for a smelter if I move the power. I have to go get some wire, but that's no big deal. I can make move that down and put a merger in, and I could at least be merging. All it would do is it would fill that unit up because it looks like we're have a pretty constant output. So what I would do then is come in, create another screw production line, you know, which comes all the way out to here then. I have to set a splitter on this guy, on the plates, so one could still be going over there, but... Or I just look at moving this assembler into there. Start looking at moving all of these assemblers into here. Then just, you know, figuring out how to get enough screws and everything going through. Throw it to New York real quick. Okay, I missed something. Sorry, guys. Mikey... Fresh maple. Oh, you're alright, Mike. And when I'm playing this, I tend to ignore chat a little bit more, too, so I apologize, guys. I do try to remember every so often here. What's the objective, Mike? The objective is to make this factory. Let me go over here to the watchtower. And what you do then is you make more complex pieces of machinery. There we go. Okay, so here's my factory. This is all iron production right there. And see, here's some of my tools and stuff. What can we make? The only way to show that is really in the hub. Over there you saw where I had copper production, so I've got copper wire and cabling coming out. I've also got coal coming from over there. Those are my coal generators. So basically we work for a company, got placed on this planet, and we have to now send materials back to our company, basically. So this is why we have to then create all of this stuff. And, you know, you slowly just build up and unlock things over time. And trying to figure out how to go down, but not like that, because that hurts. So, you know, you start off basically with just these 4 things, I think. Yeah, I think you have to unlock cable. So you start off with you have to make iron ingots, which then makes iron plates or iron rods. And so, you know, you make so many of those, but, you know, you start unlocking all of this stuff. I am not yet making heavy modular frames, which I know I will need to. But I don't have a good production on modular frames yet, so... And seeing that alone will take 90 screws just to make those, besides the 24 screws it takes to make the modular frame. Oh yeah? Which model, Edward? Spaghetti and meatballs. You know, if the meatballs probably weren't pork, then, you know, I could go for that there, Zach. So, I'm trying to figure this out, guys, and like I say, this entire assembler here is already technically being done and used, or created, I should say. Not used. Created up there on top. You know, everything... I've got 2 of these. This one's making more steel beams, which is great. We'll take them and take them upstairs. But, you know, I'm already making steel beams up here. I don't feel like getting hurt again, so I'll take the stairs until I can figure out how to put a jelly pad down, or, you know. So you have to go explore the world too then, Mike, to, you know, figure out where everything is at. Oh yeah, limestone. You have to find limestone so that way you can make concrete. I was trying to finish that thought, but there we go. That'll feed into this bad boy. Now we're making quite a few encased steel beams, which I don't think we're going to need that many of, at least right now. Yeah, see, I mean, I've already got 454. And I don't use them a whole lot right now, but I think you will, so that's why I've done it. But, you know, I may need to set up you know, bring that entire assembler or steel production and stuff up here. Except my problem up here is running out of coal. You know, I've got a steady stream of coal coming in, and it's everything that it can do to keep up. 12-row crone head. Oh, 12-row corn, 24-row bean. Okay, okay, I'm with you. Nice, dude. Very cool. Let's check our power load. Okay, we got lots of headroom for power here. I did upgrade these 2 miners. These are now Mark IIs. So they take a little bit more power, which is why I had to then, you know, make another generator. But they produce, you know, 60 per minute without being overclocked. Whereas the Mark I's only make 30 per minute. So let me see. What did I need for another Mark II? Portable miner, everything. Okay. I've got everything. See, I'm tempted to go do the coal over there, make it a Mark II, but then I've got to figure out how to make my output better. Because if I'm still going through a splitter, that's still bottlenecking me. I don't know why my sound keeps cutting out. So, and maybe you guys have ideas for me. Hey, you know, if you move this over here or change that, this would help you in your factory. I'm all ears. I unfortunately am not a smart engineer, you know, so I don't have all the answers here. Not yet. And this isn't a game that I see that you play through once and you're done. You know, you've got 3 different maps. You've got several different areas on this map to make a settlement. Or what I'm calling a settlement. That's not what they call it. But, you know, your base camp, your home, whatever you want to call it. You know, so it changes your gameplay based on how you set everything up. Where your resources are, and back through, hit P, and then, you know, just like you did on 17. Yeah, I've got plenty of output going to the generator. The generator is here to feed power just to the miner. That's it. Seeing the miners here, and it's giving it everything it can handle. You know, it's never stopping. So I don't. That's why I'm not sure that having. Let's see, and it produces 120 minutes. See, and it technically shuts down. In there, it ramped itself back up, you know, but it has its own internal stock. You know, the problem is the splitter. It's just, it bottlenecks things, and I don't know how to make it better. And I did watch a video on a guy making a balancer, but it balanced out the outputs. It never really increased efficiency. There, I can upgrade that plate. Or that conveyor belt. We'll upgrade that one too. Now, alls that may do, yeah, see, we're starting to hit the backup of this conveyor system then. There is a way, see, and you guys saw it there. Maybe I can just upgrade. I can't afford it. Yeah, see, ran out of plate. But see, the top one is that speed already, but it just can't keep up. We're just sucking down that much coal. Now, it sounds like the boss is back. Why do we as guys refer to the wives? Woo! Yourself a tummy sickness. As, you know, to women as the boss. Yeah, I understand they can make our lives absolutely nightmare sometimes, but I wouldn't consider her being the boss, I guess. Anyway, the wife is back. So with that being said, I may be stopping my stream here, and so I can get busy on the closet. Don't want to. It's just one of those things I've got to get done. And there you guys go. There was the cable route, or the conveyor route. This guy actually starting to stockpile a little bit. Nice. Because I know we're not full in here yet. No, not by a long shot. But I like it when it starts seeing, you know, it's got everything that it needs to stay steady and productive. It takes four steel beams and 5 concrete to make one of those. Yeah, see here we're getting a good stockpile of concrete coming up. Didn't know you left, man. I'm sorry I missed that. Welcome back. I think I could do that differently. If I put in 2 sets of stacked there, I could bring this over on top, loop it back and forth, and bring it right back down and in. And it wouldn't take up that much space like that. Here we're making motors. Got a few motors. But like I say, main thing I've got to... Yeah, it's feels a little different, but it's pretty much the same. Main thing I've got to do is figure out how to ramp this up right here. And I have these, you know, I've got a splitter so that I can get my own set of reinforced plates instead of them all going to the assembler. There, we're gonna just fed the assembler quite a few plates so it can keep up with production here for a bit. Only 200 more to go. Jeez. Yeah. Well, the semis may not have been done in Maya. You have to do the dynamic hoses and stuff in Maya. And a lot of your custom modders and stuff use Blender and not Maya. Alright, how do I increase the screw capacity here? Okay. Yeah, they may not have... Well, they should have redone them because they should have all been U-dimmed. Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't tell you, Pat. That's it. We're shutting this bad boy down. I've got a little buffer here for steel, for plates. Oops. Not what I intended to grab. There. But when I don't have any in my stock, though, I can't make simple conveyor belts. No, I don't think mods do lag your game quite as much, though. Alright, guys. Well, I think I'm going to call it a stream for a bit. So, you may see me back later this afternoon. Just depends upon how everything else goes. But appreciate you hanging back for a little, or hanging around for a little bit this morning. So, but until next time, I will catch you later. Have a good day. I will try, Zach. That's all I can say is I will try.